Hey there Seekers, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot and to your weekly tarot reading. First of all, thank you so much for all your well wishes. I was very under the weather for a couple of weeks but feeling much better now. So I have finally gotten onto the March monthly readings. I do apologise that they're a bit late, but I will pop the playlist up here for you guys to check them out, and they should be all up by the end of the week. So guys, before we go to your reading, just to let you know that you can find me on Facebook, Instagram and on TikTok. All the links are down below, including the link to my website should you want to arrange a personal reading with me. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe before you leave, guys. It helps me so much and it helps the videos go further in an algorithm that's just really not that supportive of small content creators. So if you want to keep the tarot readings coming, please do that. But anyway, for now, let's go to your weekly tarot reading. Hi there Gemini, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot and to your weekly tarot reading. We will see what's on the cards for you Gemini for March 22nd through to the 28th. So getting started here with the Work Your Light Oracle. We'll then go to the Moonchild Tarot for an overarching energy. I will be using the Rider-Waite and the Star Child Tarot Akashic for your tarot story. So let's get one more and then we'll do the oracles before moving into the tarot. Okay, let's do this. Gemini, we have got for you Unbound. Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. So you might be carrying energy, patterns, ways of being, from your ancestral line, from past lives that influence the way you operate in this one here. You may have been in a soul contract, of course we all have been throughout times in our life, soul partnership, soul contract and a friendship, maybe in the workplace to learn something. But you know, when these contracts are complete and done, we need to cut those energetic cords and move on. If we don't, that's when we can really get this kind of sense of being bound, being held back. So this card really is a message of liberation. It's saying it is time for release for you, and maybe it's time for you to begin a new karmic chapter. And I have deep replenishment here, Gemini. Retreat, rest, and be held. So it's not a hermit period, it is a moment of rest, a pause. And when I see this card, it reminds me of the Four of Swords, where we take a moment of contemplation or rest in order for the breakthrough, the insight to come to us. So it's in those moments where we just soften and relax and we're in that divine feminine state of being rather than pushing out in the world in the masculine, that we often get our moments of clarity where we can connect with source and spirit, or where those ideas and inspirations can be planted for us. So it's saying here you might need to slow down a bit this week, Gemini. Let's go to the Moonchild Tarot for an overarching energy. Okay, that was quick. I do believe we've got two there, so we will honour that. Oh, yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh, this is so perfect, guys. So as I said with the Four of Swords energy, if you know that card, it's the soldier lying down in the church. There's three swords above him and one underneath him. That one is the Ace of Swords. The breakthrough, the clarity, the insight, the download in order to move forward. Now, it comes in with the Seven of Cups, and the Seven of Cups it can be an energy of confusion in decision making. Some of you might have too many options on the table and you're sort of struggling with overwhelm, not being able to choose between them. For others of you, this can be about buying into an illusion or a fantasy, or being stuck in a bit of a dream. So it could be that it's time to come down to earth, to see things objectively for how they really are, right? That could be your breakthrough. The Ace of Swords is a card of victory. It is a card of new beginnings. So it says that by breaking through, by having this revelation and getting really clear on where you're at in your life and how to move forward, you can move towards a liberated new beginning that is aligned with your truth. So let's see how this shakes out in the tarot, Gemini. Beginning with the energy of the recent past. Okay, it's right there. The Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, because you may have had a new opportunity. Maybe you're wondering whether to go for it or not. You're feeling overwhelmed, trying to decide. Ace of Pentacles could be in work. You know, it's our physical resources, home, work, money. Let's go for the current or focus energy and start to piece this together, Gemini. Oh, okay. The Tower and the Five of Cups. Big energy, guys. We'll see what the rest is for that. I mean, this could be that you're having a really big revelation here. It's going to lead to major change in your life. Maybe some upheaval. Upheaval, that's the word that's coming through, upheaval. Which is not a bad thing, guys. You know, the Tower is an act of love from the universe, because it shifts us when we haven't been willing to shift ourselves. And it's saying here that it's time to make a move to get onto your, that's it, best karmic timeline. It is judgment time for you. Judgment, justice in the Tower. So it's pretty huge, guys. And for some of you, this is about, you know, legal or contractual obligations as well. We've got the Death card and the Knight of Pentacles. Huge, huge, huge change. Clarifying the Tower, Five of Cups. Combination for Gemini, please. Three of Cups. You are going to be celebrating. This is the start of a joyful new beginning for you, but first of all, we just need to wade through some of this mud. It's feeling thick and heavy. Clarifying judgment for you. Three of Swords. Yeah, there's most definitely going to be some pain associated with it. The Magician. Seven of Wands. It's hoping to get some more clarity around the subject area that we're dealing with, but guys, it's a general reading, so it will be different for all of you. It can be in relationships, it can be in our work. Either way, I really feel that the theme is that you've arrived at a period of your life where you're feeling out of that universal flow. Like the Seven of Wands for me is very much a card of going against the grain, swimming uphill, pushing uphill. Everything's become a battle, right? When we're in reaction and defense the whole time, fight, flight, or freeze, kind of having to hide, and then, you know, just when we feel like it's safe and clear, get up and do another action, and then hide and retreat again. So it's very much a reactionary energy, reacting to the circumstances in our lives without being the conscious creator like the Magician. So it's time to get out of this energy. Generally, I say that the Seven of Wands energy comes up when we are outstaying in a karmic situation. That's when things get hard, when we are moving with our universal flow and our best timeline. So through the life lessons that have been mapped out for us, it's fairly graceful, right? Like there is a feeling of ease and flow. And I'm not saying that it's easy, but we are dealing with the challenges as they arise in our best way. The Unbound card here says to me that, yeah, quite possibly you've been holding on to something too long. We're having a moment of clarity, a moment of truth, and we're getting ready to really bring something to grand completion here, so we can get out of this feeling of constant challenge and constant competition. So we have huge, huge, powerful energies here. So many major arcana. For some of you, okay, let's go here first. Transformation and the Magician is very much that transformative energy, and I think that some of you have, you know, you've known that change is upon you, and I really feel that you're getting ready to release. Like the Tower's coming in, so what I'm actually feeling is that some of you have had this powerful kind of feeling that you've needed to remove yourself from a situation, be it a relationship, be it a toxic work situation. You've known that, but I don't feel that you have taken the action yet. And that's why we're getting the Tower, because my mantra that goes with the Tower is like that universe whispering in your ear. If you don't pull it down, I will, right? I'm going to create the circumstances to shift you if you don't shift yourself. The Death card here says very much that there is a season in your life ending seasons for me in lives are generally karmic life lessons. We've got judgment, we've got justice. It's feeling very karmic. It's time for you to come out of some kind of holding pattern, some kind of chamber. There could have been depression as well here, and follow the light. The light is the Ace of Pentacles. It's literally shining up there for you. So it's saying that there is new opportunities right behind this, but in order to get to them, we need to release, purge, and clear the slate. That is the death energy. It's that scorpionic underworld kind of energy where we're doing the alchemy of clearing so the new can be attracted in. And when this energy comes in, we're asked to surrender, because if we hold on, we keep those energetic cords right and we can't be unbound. So that could be the first breakthrough that has come to you. And, you know, you're really being asked to do the magician's work. And the magician is about transforming, generally from the inside out. So it's about making the shifts within yourself first. I get the feeling that some of you may have needed to raise your vibration after a period of darkness, after a period of feeling maybe like low and maybe depressed. Often when we know we need it to make a big change, first of all, we go through that death internally and we can feel like it's all too hard. How are we going to do this? And it's not until we kind of get that sort of internal fire going and go, right, you know what, I'm just going to get my strength up. You know, we start to get ready to fight the fight, to fight the challenge here. And then things start shifting, because the magician knows that by raising that vibration internally, slowly and surely, that is the energy that you're radiating out, and your external reality starts to shift in alignment with that. So that's what I'm kind of feeling. You know that changes upon you. You're getting ready to realize that you have everything within you to make this happen. That's what the magician knows. You have the resourcefulness of the pentacle, you have the emotional intelligence of the cup, the intellect of the sword, and the power of the wand. I'm going to leave this till last, guys. I'm breaking out here, but that is fine. I do what I'm called in these. So the Tower, 5 of Cups, and the 3 of Cups. Let's get some focus on that. So this week it's saying that for some of you, you're going to experience that Tower moment. Timing can be a bit fluid. Towers generally come in when we have resisted change. So the universe co-creates this kind of experience or set of circumstances that brings it down for you. So, you know, an explosive argument in a relationship, the revealing of some truth of how it really is, the rose-tinted glasses really coming off, a piece of information landing. You know, it can be seeing through someone with that 7 of Cups. In the workplace, it could be somebody just really undermining us one last time, where we can't hold back anymore, and we let it out, right? We let them know. And it brings down the Tower. I'm saying that this Tower needs to calm down. It's well overdue, and it's built on a shaky foundation anyway. When the Tower comes in again, we need to surrender, because if we try and rebuild the Tower, generally we go around for another cycle, we go around for another season, and we're facing the falling Tower again. And if we take no action, we can go down with it too, like these people. It's an act of love and grace from the universe to realign you to your best path. It's going to be important to not grieve and look back too much, especially after this Tower falls. The 5 of Cups is an energy of, you know, mourning the loss and the disappointments and the dashed expectations. And what that's going to do is block the new opportunities that are wanting to move in, and they're wanting to move in quickly, and it's going to bring you back into that lower vibrational state, into that depression, into that sadness, grief, guilt, all of those kind of low, very, very dense energies, right? We're not going to be magnetic for good opportunities when we're in that. So we want to stay out of that 5 of Cups energy and expand and be in the heart energy, so we can really, you know, attract in what we truly want here. 3 of Cups here says that, you know, the winter really is over when this Tower falls, and then it's time for planting new seeds for the new harvest. This is a card of joy and celebration. It says very soon you will be celebrating that harvest. You just have to hang in there for, there goes the 10 of Wands as well, showing itself. Just need to hang in there for basically the final judgment. So this is judgment and adjustments is a very powerful combination, and Gemini, it's really saying that it is overdue time for those karmic scales to rebalance for you, and a change, an adjustment, a modification needs to happen, because at the moment what you don't realize is that you're actually constricting, limiting yourself by staying in the situation. This is the devil energy in these boxes. So it's time for this, whatever toxicity this is, whether it's in your work or your relationship, it's time to liberate and be unbound. You've heard the divine wake-up call, now take action. Judgment is very, very karmic here. It's all playing out in divine timing. This is the major arcana that comes before the world energy, which is the last card. So it says, are you going around for another cycle? If we do that, we know we're probably going to face the tower again, or are we moving this across to grand completion? That is where your victory lies. For some of you, it is going to involve getting out of a work contract, maybe it's some kind of dispute, legalities, divorce, separation, and things like that with the Justice card. But you're moving towards your truth here, absolutely, with these energies. Now, it's not going to be, without its hurt. Three of Swords. This is there's levels, anywhere from sort of sadness and hurt to total heartbreak here. But it's a 3 for a reason, because it's a creative energy. When we're in all the hurt and the loss and the pain, we're actually one step away from the healing. And from the healing, there's this really fertile energy for creatorship. So we've got to make sure that we process and heal and leverage that energy, rather than getting stuck in the 5 of Cups, which is sitting in this and staying in this. And if we do that, we stay here and we don't move to here. Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. This is a beautiful new start, new beginning, new stability, new contracts, new commitments, increase in finance, whatever it is for you coming in. And it comes to the person that has gone through the karmic reef of the World card, who has completed, who has overcome the challenges of letting something go that was past its time. The Knight of Pentacles is a practical, patient, methodical energy that asks you to take whatever this offer or opportunity is and plant it, because it's going to grow and expand into your next season. And the 3 of Cups says, if you do nurture the new opportunities that are coming on the other side of this, very soon in the next season, you will be celebrating a beautiful, abundant, aligned new harvest in your life. But first of all, Gemini, you got work to do. You've got a tower to pull down. Okay, Gemini, well, I'm going to leave it there, and I do hope you enjoyed this reading. Keeping in mind it's a general reading for the collective, may or may not be for you this time round. Feel free to drop me a comment if you're called to share, guys. I do read them all and try to respond and interact with you all over there as well. Helps me get to know you guys, connect with your energy, and see what's happening out there in the collective. Gemini, it has been a real pleasure to read your cards today. I'll see you back here for another one next week. Bye for now.